Let me ask you something that might sound, well, a little weird. We all want our water to be clean, obviously, but what if the very thing we're doing to make it clean is actually taking out something our bodies desperately need?
And that brings us to today's topic, what's being called the magnesium paradox. It's this wild idea that in our search for the purest water possible, we might be accidentally causing a whole other problem for ourselves, a serious mineral deficiency.
So, let's dive right into the heart of this. Let's talk about this hidden paradox in our clean water and the surprising unintended consequences.
Okay, so here's the fundamental problem, right? On one hand, you have what we all want, water that's pure. No lead, no bacteria, no microplastics, none of that junk. But on the other hand, the very methods we use to get that level of clean can also strip out all the good stuff, like the essential minerals our bodies are literally built to run on.
And look, this isn't some fringe issue we're talking about. These are really common technologies. Think about desalinated water, which is becoming more and more necessary around the world. That process takes out natural minerals. Or the super popular reverse osmosis systems people have in their homes? Yeah, they're amazing at getting rid of impurities, but they also take out almost all the minerals. Even certain water softeners can mess with the chemistry and make it harder for our bodies to use what little magnesium is left. Which leads us to the real star of the show today, the unsung hero of our own bodies, magnesium. It's time to investigate the case of this missing mineral.
So what are we even talking about here? Magnesium. You know, it's the fourth most common mineral in our entire body. Think about that for a second. It's not some tiny trace element. It is a core building block for pretty much everything that keeps us healthy. So just how important is it? Well, check out this number. 300 plus. That's how many essential biochemical reactions in your body need magnesium just to happen. Over 300. It's incredible.
And the impact this has on your body? It's absolutely stunning. Out of all those hundreds of processes, one of the biggest is your heart health. The research shows that just having enough magnesium can give you up to a 50% better chance of withstanding a heart attack. I mean, that is just a mind-blowing number. Okay, but the stakes here get even higher. Let's really dig into why this is so critical, especially when we're talking about one of the most important times in a person's life.
When we're talking about pregnancy, magnesium isn't just important, it is absolutely essential. For a developing baby, it's involved in the most basic, fundamental things imaginable. We're talking about making sure the genetic code gets copied correctly, helping form a strong and healthy skeleton, and even building up the energy the baby needs to grow. It's foundational.
And for the mom-to-be, a lack of magnesium is no small thing. It can cause everything from really bad muscle cramps to dangerous spikes in blood pressure and serious fluid retention. And in the worst cases, it's a contributing factor to preeclampsia, a really dangerous condition for both the mother and the baby.
And look, the science on this is just, wow. A huge international study found something incredible. The group of pregnant women who took a magnesium supplement had 60%, that's 60, fewer complications compared to the group that didn't. 60%, that's a staggering, life-altering difference.
And just when you think it can't get more serious, it does. There's also research suggesting that when a mother is deficient in magnesium, it could even contribute to brain damage in the fetus. That's because magnesium acts as a powerful protector for the brain and nervous system.
Okay, so that's a lot to take in, I know. We've got the problem, the paradox, the very high stakes. But the good news is, there's a solution. Let's talk about the resolution, how we can start putting the good stuff back where it belongs.
It really comes down to a choice in technology. You've got your traditional reverse osmosis systems, which are like a sledgehammer. They take out the bad stuff, but they take out all the good minerals too. But now there are these innovative new approaches, like the no-osmosis tech mentioned in the source, that are smart enough to purify the water while actually keeping the good minerals and even adding more magnesium.
So you might be wondering, how does this new tech actually pull this off? Well, it's a few key steps. First, it does the purification job we expect. It gets rid of all those nasty contaminants. But then, and this is the game changer, it preserves the minerals that are already there and actively adds magnesium ions back in. And the coolest part, some of these systems actually let you decide the final mineral level. You get to be in control.
And to give you a real sense of what that means, these systems can boost the magnesium level to about 60 milligrams per liter. That's a really meaningful amount, specifically targeted to help lower the risk of those heart problems and neurological issues we were just talking about. It's a direct fix for the problem.
So, after all that,
We're back to that first question, but now it has a whole new weight to it, doesn't it? It's the real question you have to ask yourself. Is the water you drink every single day actually working for you? Or could it, without you even realizing it, be working against you? It's definitely something we're thinking about.